All right, guys, we're joined by Nerlens Noel. If you have a question, please raise your hand. We'll call on you and bring you into the room. Our first question comes from Jonathan Macri, Knicks Film School.
Hey, Nerlens, how are you?
Hey, what's
Not much. So just two quick ones. One, how good does it feel to be home? And then second, now that you're a quarter of the way into this season, how would you say things are going? You're one of the veterans on this team. How would you compare where this team is at, almost 20 games in to maybe some past experiences you've had?
Oh man, it feels definitely amazing to be home and just be in the comfort of your own bed, just facility practice has been good to be able to just get up and down. But I think quarter of the way through the season, I think we're in a pretty good spot. We feel like we've let some games slip, but it's just how basketball goes sometimes, and I feel like we've gotten to a good place of just knowing where we stand defensively. Offensively, we can definitely get better, but there's a lot of room for growth. We're about 20 games in now, and I'm definitely confident with what this team has been able to do. I'm definitely confident what we will be able to do. A lot of young guys that will grow throughout the season, and this isn't one of the teams where a lot of guys have been, glued together. So there's some new guys here, and things have been only going to get better.
Rebecca Harlow, MSG.
Hey, Nerlens. Just your thoughts on the fact that you face Cleveland for the third time already in the regular season. How personal these matchups kind of become this year with the schedules being what they are. And then kind of in addition to that, last time you played Andre Drummond, 33 and 23 for him. How personally do you and Mitch kind of take it upon yourselves to make sure that he doesn't have another number like that? I know you take a lot of pride in your defense.
Yeah, it's actually the fifth time, including preseason, so we're very acclimated to the Cavs. And I think we're definitely gonna, take a big responsibility as the bigs tonight to definitely, man the paint, making sure that we're keeping, all that havoc out of there and making sure we're rebounding at a high level. And guys are gonna have to communicate at a high level too, because we're gonna have to be on the string defensively to, when I go for a block shot, make sure the guards roll down, hit the big man's legs. So everything's gonna have to be on the string tonight, so we can, really hit the game plan full steam. And we're definitely gonna take it personally to, make that a thing.
Steve Popper, Newsday.
Hey, Nerlens. Mitch has talked earlier this year about you kind of mentoring him in some ways. Do you talk to him at all about the expectations early in your career? You came in as a lottery pick, and what people expect you to do instantly versus what maybe a guy like Drummond does now or Rudy Gobert does now.
I definitely just talk to him about just our situations were so different coming in. So I necessarily just more so talk to him about what we need to do now. On a day-to-day basis, just make sure you're prepared, make sure you're taking care of business. And, mentality is everything. You come in this thing with the right mentality of getting after it, staying focused, and everything take care of itself. And, I've seen Mitch has really grown, since the first day that, I saw him walking in the building. So, even now has been, tremendous growth. I think every day he's being locked in and, just following suit and, just making sure your habits and everything is following. I think he's done a tremendous job.
Peter Body, New York Post.
Nerlens, hey, you and Mitch are both in the top 10 in the league in blocks. Just how important is it for you when you come in, that there's no kind of drop off on the defensive end, for the team?
It's very major. Like I said in the beginning of the season, I wanted to, help anchor this team to a top 10 defense, and I think we've been able to manage that somewhat, but still early, and we still have so much more progress to make on both sides of the ball. So we're definitely gonna have to stay close knit, and making sure we're taking care of everything. Because it is a long season, but me and Mitch, I think, have done a great job of anchoring it. Contesting at the rim, making it hard for other opposing teams, and I think that definitely starts the foundation of a team to have that. And offense picks up shots, whether they're falling or not, you have something to fall on.
Steph Bondy, Daily News.
Hey, Nerlens, I know this happened last month, but I don't think we asked you about it. Just about your decision to part ways with Rich Paul as an agent, and kind of what went into that, and where do you stand right now? Looking for an agent ahead of your own free agency in the off season.
I'm not really worried about that. I already picked my agent about a couple weeks ago, so I wrapped that up. But that's the thing in the past. I've been focused on being a New York Knicks, playing basketball at the highest level possible, and just staying focused. Leaving everything where it needs to be.
And our last question comes from Mark Berman in New York Post.
Yeah, Nerlens, I'm just going to change my question to who did you pick as your new representative?
Chris Gadsden. Family first.
Thanks, Nerlens.
For sure.
All right, we have Mitchell Robinson with us. Please raise your hand. We'll call on you and bring you into the room. Our first question comes from Rebecca Harlow, MSG.
Hey, Mitch.
Hey.
It seems like you guys have played the Cavs a lot already this season with preseason and the regular season, but Andre Drummond with 33 and 23 2 weeks ago. I know you take a lot of pride in your defense. Will you take that matchup personally tonight?
Oh, definitely. Tonight I'm just gonna play a whole lot smarter. So it's just like, I'm just come out here, get after, and just do my best.
Our next question comes from Amanda Hajar from Knicks Digital.
Hey, Mitch, what were some of the takeaways from the West Coast trip, and what corrections are you guys looking to make heading into tonight?
On the West Coast trip, basically we just gotta continue to stay in shape. Traveling like that, then the altitude changing and everything. So basically we're gonna stay in shape. We just continue to grow as a team. Learn each other even more. Just because like the way how the season started. We still trying to learn, but we're just gonna continue to come in here and work every day to get better.
Ian Begley, SNY.
Hey, Mitch. It was after the last game. There was a tweet. You tweeted something and then deleted it, and everybody was kind of speculating about the meaning. I think it said, one day they'll let me play. What was that directed at?
It was like a personal thing. So I really, at the same time, I kind of don't even want to talk about that. It's just something that's going on in my life, and I kind of just want to leave that alone.
Steve Popper, Newsday.
Hey, Mitch, when you see your skill set and you see the numbers like Drummond puts up, Rudy the other night, do you feel that's kind of where you could be?
I know I can, but I really don't compare myself to other players. I'm here to talk about our team, and other players, they can talk whatever they want to talk about. I'm here to talk about us as the Knicks.
Mark Berman, New York Post.
Hey, Mitch. Would you like to have a bigger role in the offense?
I kind of like my role. We winning games, so I change anything. So, anything that I could do to help win more, well, be great. But I kind of just want to, keep it consistent. He's doing pretty good right now, so why change?
All right, thank you, Mitchell.
Toodles.